We originally were supposed to take flights out of Memphis to get to Orlando, but that did not work out because right as we were pulling up to the school to leave to board the charter bus that was going to take us to Memphis to stay in a hotel the night before our flights, Coach Beard texted in the band and said that the charter bus could not take us to Memphis because they had just closed I-55 and it wouldn't be open until the next morning.
They were like, we're supposed to be getting on the bus right now, and I was not there. And then they were like, psych, we're not going. Like, genuinely sent a message that like Beard was like, we're not going.
It was really scary just because of all of like the hard work that we had already put into the season and just like for this one weekend and this one moment, and a lot of us were like, we're not even gonna get to go. It was definitely really stressful and sad, especially for the seniors, just thinking like we won't get that last performance that we have been wanting.
Girls are crying everywhere and parents are standing around saying, what can we do, what can we do? And thankfully our superintendent, Bradley Robertson, was there, and a couple of the board members were making phone calls and talking with the charter bus driver and the charter bus company to see if there was like any other solution or something else we could do. But we were able to come up with a solution to just forget about that flight leaving out of Memphis and board the charter buses and just head south.
We're taking y'all to Saraland, Alabama on a bus right now, and then someone will pick you up the next morning and bus you all the way to Orlando.
But when the bus was put in drive and we were actually scooting out of the Oxford High School parking lot, I actually cried because I think it had been such an emotional roller coaster. Not just, getting to go, I think was stressful for 48 hours or so, watching other teams find a way to go and watching other teams have to back out of going. That was an emotional roller coaster in itself. And then the ice storm as well, like nobody having power, nobody having heat, girls having to pack their suitcases by candlelight. Like, we had already kind of been through so much. So finally getting on the charter bus and setting out to Orlando was just the best feeling. And it was like, okay, we're finally getting our shot, and like maybe we can relax a little bit.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. We up in Saraland, Alabama. Getting some breakfast, and we're about to hit the road.
And we're so ready. Let's go Nationals.
This bus is very crowded, and I think we're all very eager to get off. Because we got people everywhere, and there's like stuff in all the roads. Whew. But don't we look so
7 hours later.
Yeah, been on here since 7 a.m.
Oh, we just made it to Orlando, and we had our first practice, and it was so fun. The girls did so good, and we're so proud of them, and we're so excited for day one tomorrow.
Let's do it.
Woo!
I feel like the first day we were kind of really just trying to make a good impression and do our best because we had a reputation to live up to after last year.
The majority of the team had already been. They've already experienced it. They've already seen kind of what the venue is like and kind of know the expectation of what our days look like.
I think a lot of us were a little bit nervous just because we hadn't had any time to practice at home before we left just because of the ice. I think that we really just knew that we needed to secure a spot at semis.
good.
Our biggest thing today was just do good enough to get to tomorrow, and I feel like we did.
But I did want to let you know that you did have 0 deductions.
Guys, we just hit 0.
We competed later in the afternoon, and because of that, we were a later team that was competing. We had to watch our awards virtually.
Performing 17 out of Group B, Oxford High School.
I was just saying that y'all have no idea like how big of an opportunity this is. Like I would have killed to have this opportunity, and any other girl out there would have killed to have that opportunity.
That was a very stressful day. We had a bunch of practicing, a lot of changes that day as well.
It's Saturday, it's 9:45, we're going to our first practice of the day. We just went over the score sheet. We have some things to work on, you know, to be awesome sauce.
We're about to go practice and the vibes are high because we're feeling confident, more confident than ever.
We just had the best practice! We're ready! Let's go! We're ready to hit the mat, let's go!
You know, going over changes and trying to just like lock in and do our best.
Let's just get hyped, let's go!
But all we need to do was just fix our comments on our score sheet and go into day 2 stronger to increase that score for semifinals.
Whichever one you want to go with. Let's make sure we're sharp when we come back up here. Got the high beat and the low beat a little better. They got that fixed. Let's get this part too.
Right now, we will be finding out who's advancing into the medium varsity Division II game day division. Competing first, Baker County High School, American Christian Academy, St. Martin High School.
It's really like stressful and really scary, especially like when it's getting towards the end and like you haven't heard your name yet.
Competing 9th, Tays Valley High School. Competing 10th, Ruston High School out of Louisiana. Competing 11th, out of Group B, Oxford High School.
I feel like definitely seeing our name last and knowing that we were first out of our bracket was like really exciting.
Out of all the teams that competed that day in semis, our score was the highest. So then it was kind of like, okay, we're back on track. You know, we definitely still have room to increase this score, but overall, like, okay, we know what we're doing. Like, let's just go into finals even stronger and even better.
It's freezing. I'm very cold, but I'm still so excited.
We've had a lot of changes and a lot of practice going into finals day.
Thankfully, there have been a lot of unexpected twists and turns this whole season, and then even getting to nationals. So whenever these girls were faced with that the morning of, they were able to roll with it.
Okay, I know this morning has been really whack. Okay, but is it the first time that we've ever experienced things being off? No, and you guys are the absolute best at performing under pressure and performing whenever things aren't supposed to go your way, okay? I don't know that we're gonna be able to warm up the rest of what we have, but what would that do for us right now? You know it already. You already know this and you're already so prepared, guys. So there is no reason today why this day can't be your day to get it done. There is no reason today why you can't go out and do this, okay?
It was really stressful, but I think there was like a peace in all of us knowing that like we've been doing everything that we can, and I think going onto the mat, that was our mindset, was to just prove that like even though all the circumstances were like against us, like that we can like lock in and do what we need to do.
And coming to the stage now, from Oxford, Mississippi, this is Oxford High School.
I thought we were just gonna spirit for a long time, because like that does happen sometimes. Like it takes them a second for the music to connect and work.
When we hit the mat, I feel like the vibes were really high. We were, you know, rallying, and like, you know, it was really devastating, like hearing the music mess up.
I was just worried that people were going to freak out right then and really not know what to do. And I feel like in that moment our team handled it well, because a few of us caught on and like realized that it was off, but you kind of had to make a split decision right then, like were you going to go on the right count or were you going to go with the rest of the team?
They were able to pull it off and they were able to finish out the routine, but it was very obvious that that was not their best. And I think after they came off the mat, they all started to panic because they knew that they had just worked too hard over the course of this season to have everything end on that note. And I think that fear kind of set in that would be it.
And I think a lot of people were just afraid because your shock sets in and you're like, holy crap, like you don't really think it's gonna happen to you. And then like something like that does.
I did get an email shortly after that we would get a chance to go again.
But, you know, getting off the mat and just like hearing that we can go again was just like such a relieving moment.
In my mind, I knew at that point we were already gonna go again. I knew that there was no way that was what we were gonna finish on.
Listen, get it together. Calm down and get it together. They're giving us another shot, so don't freaking miss it. That's all y'all gotta do, breathe. They're giving us another shot. What are you gonna do with it?
I mean, the judges are going to be like, how are they going to redeem themselves from that? I was like, we know that wasn't our best. Yeah. And because we were all frazzled. I mean, I can admit it. I got to Banyans and I was like, oh my God. So, again, ice storm, second opportunities, stacking each other up. We got it. It's fine.
And coming to the floor now, this is Oxford High School. the ball and score.
They went out there the second time and absolutely killed it. Like, I could have not been more proud of this team. You know, to go out in front of a crowd and have your music mess up and then having to try to go out there and do it again. Like, everything that they did, like, they just showed a lot of resilience.
Going twice, it's like you don't really know how that's gonna turn out, but I was happy. Like, no matter what we placed, I was proud of the team because, you know, given that all the odds were against us, we did what we could and we pulled it together, and I was proud of us.
All right, here we go. This is Medium Varsity Game Day. Medium Varsity Game Day. Again, these are the best teams in the country. All right, here we are, our top 10 in the country. 10th place, St. Joseph's High School. Westosha High School. 6th place in the country, Ruston High School.
We will now down to our top 5 teams in the Medium Varsity Game Day Division. Taking home 5th place, Knox Central High School.
4th place, Brentwood Academy.
Top 3 teams in the country. Taking home 3rd place, your bronze medalists, Oxford High School.
Just the fact that, like, literally all of that happened, the ice, like, not being able to get there, all of the changes, the music messing up, like, we had everything against us, and the fact that we were able to pull off getting 3rd place out of, like, 50 teams, like, that's really amazing. So I was really proud. This team has been through a lot this year, and I think that we did everything that we could. I'm really proud of us.
And all the weirdness that was in our category, how many people get to take one of these home? How many? Out of 48, okay?
Yeah, I don't know the
Only
answer to
3
that.
people get to take this back home. And then how many, like, where's your other one at right now? And where's this one gonna go? And then for the rest of your life, you're gonna have a stack of these that you can say, this is what I did in high school. Be proud of yourself. You're taking something home. You're taking home the hardware, and only 3 out of 48 teams got to do that. Be proud, okay? Be proud because you gave it your all, and you should be proud.
Because of their resilience, I'm proud, you know, that we came out with a 3rd place finish. I think some people would think that we shouldn't be because we were 2nd last year. We should have, you know, come back stronger this year. But I just think that this year, it was just a blessing to be able to go. And it was a blessing for them to be able to showcase all of their hard work despite everything they had been through this season and leading up to nationals with the ice storm and everything. So I could not be more proud with their placement and with how this team has performed this season. I do feel now that there is more of a hunger to come back for first. I do think that this team is gonna do what it takes to make sure that we do come back better and stronger next year with that first finish.
Okay, so yesterday whenever we were competing, I threw the H a little bit too far. Oh my gosh! Yes! I missed it so much!
Okay, my haul from the gas station. Dr. Pepper.
Like, look at this beautifulness.
Is this thing on?
I literally missed it so much. Okay, I threw it too far off the mat, and the team behind us grabbed it. Okay, are you crying? But now I have my H back. Yes.
Munchie snack mix.
Yeah. Hey.
Squashies.
Don't put that in. Don't put that in.
All boost color cut scoops.
Ooh, yum.
This is the status of our room right now.
Woo.
There's her H sign that went to outer space.
But it's back now.
Everyone, take a look at Hannah's.
Subscribe to the season.
Lashes by Aunt Margaret.
Slim Jim.
Oh. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel.
We're back. Welcome back to the vlog. This is where we live. This is where we live. Pretzels.
Cookie dough bites. Oh, those are fire. I love those.
Very excited.
I came from my hands. I came from my toes. I came from my ears. I came from my nose.